As yesterday there was. Hello.
Sir. Yes, sir. Start, sir.
So good morning, all of you. We will start this particular lecture. That is a lecture regarding guidance for the GATE examinations. And as you, all of you know that GATE examination is very important. In yesterday's session, you might have attended, and it has many advantages like taking admission for higher studies, not in India, but also in other countries also. GATE examination reflects many positive thing about you. So I hope you have taken this as a first priority as you are studying in third year as well as final years. So GATE examination is very important, and mathematics is one of the subject where you need to study for the GATE examination. It is having very important component. I will explain you about the scheme of marking and all that. And this is my lecture number 1. I am dealing with the calculus for the GATE examinations. And in that we will study limits as a first part. Okay. I want some response from your side. Whenever I am asking questions, I need some response from your side. So 1 or 2 students can unmute yourself and respond me. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
So what is your name?
Tapish Verma.
Okay, very good. So I hope all of you are very safe and comfortable and doing well. So this is the right time to think of very good thing that is about our progress, because now you are in third year or final year and you need to think of what about after your graduation, and for everything like your placement or higher studies, and for everything GATE examination is very important. So in the GATE examination, we have got engineering mathematics as one of the subject where it has 13 marks weightage. So 72 marks for your subject questions. Then general aptitude, there will be 15 marks and total 100 marks. And you might have seen last year cutoff for your branch, and it is around 30 marks. And out of 30, these 13 marks plays very important role. And calculus for the GATE examination is also very important. So as far as the topics are concerned, we have got linear algebra, and you can see here on the top, you have got the branches where civil, mechanical, ENTC, electrical, computer, and IT. And linear algebra is a topic which is for every branch. As far as calculus is concerned, it is also there for civil, mechanical, ENTC, electrical, computer, IT. And one more topic which is common to all branches, that is probability and statistics. So that is also there for each and every branch. So what we do is, since we are starting this particular series, and schedule is also displayed, and you might have aware about your schedule. And, in this particular schedule, we have got our slot on Saturday, and just wait. So this is a calculus part where calculus is for each and every branch, and statistics and probability is also there for every branch. Then linear algebra is also there for every branch, and whatever you studied from that, questions will appear. Only what you have to do is you have to do practice. So we are focusing on first these three parts, that is calculus, linear algebra, and probability and statistics. So outline of this particular lecture series, as far as calculus is concerned, I will take limits, continuity, differentiability, maxima and minima, and then integration and its properties. Okay. And all these topics you already done in your M1, M2, M3. Is it okay? Shall I go ahead? So important results that you must know. So I think you might have with you your pen and paper notebook with you. So whenever maths lecture is there, always you must have all these things. That is pen, paper, and you must note down the standard results. Or you can take screenshot. So we know that limit of sin x by x as x tend to 0 is 1. Are you getting this? Say yes or no. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then limit of sin inverse x by x as x tend to 0 is 1. The limit of sin mx by x as x tend to 0. Sin mx by x. So that is m. Because we divide by m, we multiply by m. And then from that we get this. Then limit of e power x minus 1 divided by x as x tend to 0 is 1. Then limit of a power x minus 1 divided by x as x tend to 0 is log e. The limit of 1 plus x power 1 by x as x tend to 0 is e. Limit of 1 plus a by n power n as n tend to infinity is e power a. So these are few important standard results that you need to remember. And you have studied all these results in your 12th standard. And you study already these results in first year in M1. And now we have to solve the problems which appears in the GATE examination. So function fx is said to be continuous at x is equal to a if.
Hello, sir. A previous slide that was there.
Okay. So whenever there is a, yes, that is very good thing that you just inform me.
Sir, करा continue.
Okay. तुम्हाला जर काही अडचण असेल तर मला लगेच सांगा म्हणजे मग मी त्याप्रमाणे I want response from your side. That is my requirement. Okay. So function fx is said to be continuous at x is equal to a if limit of fx as x tend to a plus is equal to limit of fx as x tend to a minus which is equal to f of a. Means suppose we are having this point as x is a and function fx is said to be continuous if f of x, some graph of function is there, and limit of fx as x tend to a plus means what? It is on this side. A plus means what? A is greater than or equal to 0. It is not equal to 0. A is greater than 0. It is very close to this x is equal to a. And left hand limit means it is on left side. So left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, and that is equal to value of function at that point. So we say that function is continuous. So this definition everybody knows. Then we have got function is said to be differentiable if limit of f of x plus h minus fx divided by h as h tend to 0. If exists, we call this as a limit. It is called as a derivative and it is denoted by f dash of x. So the value of this limit, if exists, is called derivative of function. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the basic definitions. And then this slide is very important. Orbital rule. If the limit of fx divided by gx that is not define, so limit of fx as extending to 0, say, or a, whatever it is, divided by gx as extend to a, that is 0 by 0. So if limit of fx as extend to 0 is 0, limit of gx as extend to 0 is also 0. Then this form is called as undefined form. So how many different forms are there? There are so many forms, like 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. Then we have got us Orbital rule, which we can solve such type of limits. And what is it? Is very simple rule. Limit of fx by gx as extend to a is equal to, when it is in the form 0 by 0. Then we have to evaluate this limit just by taking derivative of numerator divided by derivative of denominator and as extending to a. So note down all this. So there are several different indeterminate forms you are knowing about: 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, 0 into infinity, infinity minus infinity, 0 power infinity, infinity power 0, 1 power infinity. And all these forms can be converted to either 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. And when it is in either of the 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, what is the rule? Take derivative of numerator. Always be required. What is our requirement? Our limit must be in the form of quotient. That is one thing. Then we have what if it is situation like this, 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, what you have to do? Take derivative of numerator, take derivative of denominator, and then apply limit. If you are not, still you are not getting a finite value, then again you apply the limit. So you may sometimes require to apply it twice, thrice. Okay. So this is about the standard results. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now come to the problems. And as I told you, this part is very important, and in GATE examination, there will be surely one problem on limit. So, and that problem is very simple. So 2 marks sure if you concentrate on such type of examples. So 2 marks questions are also always there. So evaluate limit 1 by x power 1 by x. That is a question. So what you can do, whenever it is a limit of fx power gx as extending to a, what we will do? We will take log 1. When it is function power function, fx power gx, then what we do? We will take the log. While doing derivative also, we have done same thing. So same thing here we have to do. So take derivative. So question you just read, it is what? Limit of 1 by x power 1 by x as extending to infinity. Answers, options are 1, minus 1, infinity, minus infinity. So do not, at the beginning, do not worry about the speed. So there are 2 important things while getting success in the GATE examination. One is what? Accuracy, and then speed. Because there is time limitation as well as accuracy, because negative system is there. And if you are not having your answer correct, you may get negative marks. So that's why now at this beginning stage, you concentrate only on the accuracy, and later on you can concentrate on the speed. So we assume that given limit is L, which is 1 by x power 1 by x as extending to infinity. So it is what? When you substitute 1 by infinity, as we know 1 by infinity is 0. And this is also 0. So we are getting this 0 power 0 form. So this limit is in the form 0 power 0. So take log, limit as extending to infinity. As we know that log of a power b is b log a. Okay. So it is what? Log of, as we know that log of 1 by x. is log 1 minus log x, and log 1 is 0. So that's why it is minus log x. So log of 1 by x is minus log x divided by x. Now when you apply limit, again you will find log infinity, we know that is infinity, and x is infinity. So you are getting infinity by infinity form. So minus sign is there. Then apply L'Hopital rule. What is L'Hopital rule? That is take derivative of numerator, take derivative of denominator. So it is minus log x divided by x. Take derivative of log x, so that is 1 by x minus sign, and derivative of x is 1. So we will get minus 1 by x divided by 1. And when you apply limit as x tending to infinity, we know that 1 by infinity, that is 0. So that's why we are getting answer as 0. So I think option number, which option we have got answer? Log L is 0. So what is L? L is take exponential on the both sides. So L is e power 0, means 1. So what is option here? A, B, C, D. Yes. I'm expecting response from your side. So what is it? Which option we have as answer?
Option A.
Option A. So are you getting this? Yes or no? So
Repeat.
problem that was, and all these problems, whatever I am taking, they are from the GATE question paper only. Okay. Shall I go to next problem? Is it over?
Yes, sir.
2-3 जणांनी अनम्यूट करूनच ठेवा, म्हणजे मग तुम्हाला मला रिप्लाय देता येईल. So next question, problem number 2, limit of x minus sin x divided by x plus cos x is answer. A answer is option A is 1, B is minus 1, C is infinity, and D is minus 1. When x tending to infinity. So what you can do? How you deal with this? Yes, anyone? How you can solve this? So take divide numerator by x, divide denominator by x. So we can have x minus sin x by x, x plus cos x by x as x tending to infinity. So dividing by x to numerator as well as to denominator. Then x by x is 1. Then sin x by x as it is. Then x by x is 1. Then it is cos x by x. Okay. And we know that when x tending to infinity, we know that 1 by infinity is 0. But sin of x value, we know that is between minus 1 to plus 1. Do you know this? Cos x value. What is maximum value of cos x? Plus 1. What is minimum value of cos x? Minus 1. So sin x and cos x values are finite from minus 1 to plus 1. So this quantity is finite, and 1 by infinity is 0. So that's why we are getting this term as 0. So we are getting here 1 minus 0, and here we know that cos infinity, whatever value of x is there, it is from minus 1 to plus 1. So this value is finite, and divided by infinity, that gives 0. So that's why it is 1 minus 0 divided by 1 plus 0, and it is 1. Are you getting? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next problem. Answer is A. Answer is A. Next. Evaluate limit as n tending to infinity, 1 minus 1 by n power 2n. Answer is 0, A is 0, B is e power minus 2, C is e power minus 1 by 2, and D is 1. So how you deal with this? Using standard result. So we know that 1 minus 1 by n to power, its power is 2n as n tending to infinity, which is a given thing. But we want to adjust it in the standard form, which is a standard form that is limit of 1 plus a by n power n is e power a. That is the standard result that we have. So we are trying to adjust this limit in that form. So that's why it is 1 minus 1 by n power 2. So 2n can be written as this power n power 2. So it is what? Value of this limit is a is minus 1 here. So it is e power a means e power minus 1. And this power 2. So answer is e power minus 2, which is B option. Are you with me? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall I go for next problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will go to next problem. Evaluate limit of 1 plus x square power e power s. What is it? E power minus x. Answers: A option is 0, B option is 1 by 2, C is 1, D is infinity. So it is what? Function power function. Most of the times you are getting limit function to the power function. In that case, take log. So if this is a limit of extending to a whatever it is L, then you take log on the both side and then proceed. So let L be the limit, given limit as it is. Then taking, first observe that it is which type. So it is what? X is infinity. So it 1 plus infinity, that gives infinity. And e power minus infinity means we know that e power minus infinity is 0, e power infinity is infinity. So it is what? Infinity power 0. So taking log on both sides, so limit as extend to infinity log of 1 plus x square, this power e power x. And we know that log a power b, that is b log a. That's why it is limit of log x, limit of log of 1 plus x square into e power minus x. But always when we want to apply Orbital rule, we require function or limit in the standard form. That is what? Limit of fx divided by gx. So that we always require. So that's why you take this way. So what we do is e power minus x, we will write as so e power minus x can be written as 1 by e power x. And then observe that limit is in which form? Obviously, numerator is log of infinity, that gives infinity, and e power infinity, we know that is infinity. So it is in the form infinity by infinity. Always we have to reduce every form either in the form 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. So this limit, which is infinity power 0, is reduced to infinity by infinity form. So it is in the infinity by infinity. Take derivative of numerator, take derivative of denominator. So derivative of numerator means this term you observe log of 1 plus x square derivative is 1 by 1 plus x square into derivative of x square is 2x. And derivative of e power x is e power x. Okay. So it is limit of rearrangement of the terms. And again, see that it is in which form. So if you apply limit x as infinity, you will get numerator infinity. And denominator also you are getting infinity, because we know that e power infinity is infinity. So again, apply rule, take derivative of numerator, take derivative of denominator. So it is 2, x derivative is 2, then 1 plus x square into e power x, derivative of this first function as it is, derivative of second plus derivative of first into second function as it is. And then apply limit x as infinity. So what you are getting? You are getting here this term infinity. So it is 2 divided by infinity plus infinity, or that is 2 divided by infinity. And we know that 1 by infinity is 0. So that's why we are getting this value as 0. So you will get value of this limit as log L as 0. So L is e power 0 means 1. So answer is, I think, option number C is your answer. Are you with me? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So surely there will be, if you do limits only, then 2 mark questions are there. So next problem. Limit of x power 7 minus 2x plus 1 divided by x cube minus 3x square plus 2 is Akash Kolkar, mute yourself. Akash. So limit of x cube minus 2x square plus 1 is what? X to the power 7 minus 2x power 5 plus 1. Hello. Hello. Hello.
हॅलो सर, आवाज येतोय सर?
Just a minute. Okay. So I hope we are with this problem. Okay. So this is a problem, x power 7 minus 2x power 5 plus 1 divided by x cube minus 3x square plus 2 as x tending to infinity. So this is x. So observe that what type of limit we have. When x tending to 1, you will get 1 minus 2 plus 1. So that gives 0. Denominator, you will get 1 minus 3 plus 2. That gives 0. So it is in the 0 by 0. So apply limit. Apply Orbital rule, that is take derivative of numerator, take derivative of denominator. So it is 7x power 6 minus 10x power 4 divided by 3x square minus 6x. So that is what? When x tending to 1, you will get 7 minus 10, that is minus 3. And denominator, you will get 3 minus 6, that is minus 3. So you are getting 3 minus 3 divided by minus 3, which is 1. And option number, which is that option. All these problems I have taken from GATE question paper only. Are you with me? Yes or no? So it is very simple example. Within a minute, you can solve. It is not difficult at all. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Answer is C. The next problem, square root of n square plus n minus square root of n square plus 1, value of this limit. It is not given as answer. You have to write the answer. Sometimes there are questions like this. Options are not given. So this is a question in that type. So as it is a problem of limit, so you apply n as infinity, so you'll get infinity minus infinity. This form is in the form infinity minus infinity form. So what you have to do, always be required limit in the form 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. Okay, so I will continue with this example. Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Audible. Audible.
Yes, sir.
So what we will do, there is some issue regarding Zoom. So I think we will have to stop after this example. So within 5-10 minutes, we will conclude this lecture. Okay. So what you have to do is take conjugate of this number, square root of n square plus n. Conjugate means what? If there is negative sign in between, make it plus. So multiply by square root of n square plus n plus square root of n square plus 1 and divide by the same quantity, so that we can simplify it further. So just by multiplying and dividing by this factor, we will get. Now we have got a minus b into a plus b formula. That is what? A square minus b square. So it is what? Square of this. The square root will go n square plus n minus n square plus minus of 1. That's why it is minus 1. So plus n square minus n square get cancelled, and you will get n minus 1, and denominator is this term as it is, square root of n square plus n plus square root of n square plus 1, and then apply limit n as infinity. So you will find it is infinity divided by infinity. So before that, you can just see that is there any common factor we can take from numerator or denominator. If not possible, then you can apply a Orbital rule. But in this case, it is very much possible. So I have taken n as common from numerator. Take n as common from the denominator, that is outside the square root sign. So n is common. Then what we have? N square is common actually when it is taken outside this square root sign. When it is n, so because we know that square root of n square, that gives n. So we have taken n common, so it is 1 plus 1 by n plus this n square. When we take it outside the square root sign, that gives n. So if you simplify, it is very easily seen. 1 by, it is 1 plus 1 by n square. Okay. And when you apply n as infinity, this will go first. Then it is 1 minus 1 by infinity divided by, it is square root of 1 plus 1 by infinity into, this is square root of 1 plus 1 by infinity. And we know that 1 by infinity is 0. So that's why it is 1 divided by square root of 1 into square root of 1. So you will get this. Just what I will do is I will erase all this. Yes. So you will get this as, why it is 1 by 2? Because it is 1 divided by 1 plus 1. So that's why it is 1 by 2. So answer is 1 by 2. So answer options are not given. Here you have to write, calculate, and you have to write the answer. Are you with me?
हो सर सर.
येते ना लक्षामध्ये? काही अडचण आहे का? Is there any difficulty in this?
No sir, no.
So is there anyone from computer branch? Is there anyone from computer? Yes or no? Is there anyone from IT? So tan x by x square minus x, limit of this as x tend to 0 is. So we know that tan x, tan of 0, we are getting 0. So we are getting this form as 0 by 0 direct. So just take derivative because it is already in the standard form. Take derivative of numerator, take derivative of denominator. Derivative of tan x is x square x. Derivative of x square is 2x minus 1. And when we apply again limit for this term, you are getting x square 0. Means what? Sec means 1 by cos. So that is 1. Divided by this is minus 1 because x is 0. So we are getting 1 by minus 1. And answer is minus 1. So within a minute, you can deal with this problem. Are you getting? Yes or no? Shall I go ahead?
हो सर, करा कंटिन्यू.
Oh, answer is minus. So these are few assignment problems you can note down. All these problems are from GATE exam question. And I have provided answer also. I think you solve first and verify your answers. You can take screenshot of this. And I will provide video lecture of this lecture also. Don't worry. So is it over? Yes or no? All of you have to submit your attendance. The link will be provided.
Already shared, sir. Already shared in chat box.
9 to 11 lecture will be there up to 9 to 10 only because there is some issue regarding Zoom. So that's why I need to stop here. But before that, all of you have to submit your attendance, which is link is provided in chat box. Chat box मध्ये link दिसते का तुम्हाला?
सर ते ओपन होत नाहीये सर.
ओपन नाही होते. कॉपी करा.
पण रिस्पॉन्स नाही घेत सर ते.
एक मिनिट.
हाँ?
एकच मिनिट.
Jadhav sir, are you there?
हाँ sir, yes sir.
You stop recording, sir.
Okay, 1 minute.
First, you stop recording.